Alright guys, welcome back to the TheCombustionGamer YouTube channel, and today, in NASCAR 25, we are trying out the intermediate tracks, and of course, we're going to start off with Charlotte and Cletus McFarland, because why ever not, right? Let's go. Alright guys, we are starting right on off here. We're going to be in the back with Cletus McFarland. Let's see what we can do here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. No practice, no qualifying, just straight into Charlotte Motor Speedway. Haven't tried this track out yet. If I remember it from NASCAR Heat 5 pretty well, the turns can be a little bit on the tricky side. So we don't have super speedway racing here, so the car feels pretty decent, pretty decent. Nice and easy. Felt a little bit of us getting loose there. I got Butterbean Queen all the way in the front there. Get on the low line here. Skeezy. Gonna send people up. Gonna send myself up the track. Gonna get loose, but able to catch it.
You're all clear.
And that turn 4, that one you gotta be real careful on. If you're trying to input a bunch of steering into turn 4, ooh, you're probably gonna go around. Watch me do that sometime later today. Alright, I feel like we are drifting up the track. So I think what we might need to do is loosen the car up. Oop, somebody in the wall back behind us there. That will likely be a caution for us here in just a bit. Oh man, yeah, car does not want to steer whatsoever. See what the tires are doing here. Get some info. We do have aero damage, so that's not going to help us out.
5 to go.
Ooh, into the grass here. Alright, off throttle time. See what that does. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so that's not too bad. So as long as we're doing a little bit off throttle time before we go directly and we're not doing too bad. So that's good to note. So similar, ooh, still drifting up the track in 3. Good night, that was bad. Glad everybody gave us plenty of space. Hello, number 10 car, how are you? Yep, don't hit the wall. I'm going to run the high line here. Ooh, actually can. Not too bad.
One bottom.
Ooh. Into the wall a little bit.
Clear all around. Car outside. Clear high if you want it.
And the 5 wreck behind us there. I know I bumped into him, but I did not spin him out. Sorry about that, but did not do that.
Road is open.
We're going to stay out. We're good. But there's definitely I need to have worked on the setup on this car, because we are just plowing straight up the track in turns, specifically turn 3. Turn 1 and 2 aren't great either, but turn 3 especially. And I remember that typically having that issue. We are just plowing straight up into the wall on entry, so we really got to back it down just a little bit so we can turn. If the car's a little bit looser, we might be able to do more of the throttle up as well. And be able to get the car to rotate a bit better. And let's see what we can do here. I'm going to try and take a 3 wide here. A little bit off the throttle. No, we're just going straight up the track. That is weird. I don't understand why we're doing that. Ooh. Almost too much input there in the turn 4 there. Don't like that. Alright, 1 lap to go. Oh, we gotta get Cletus's top 10. Come on. Oh. There you go. We are better than the majority of these people. I think, yeah, we're still on 100 difficulty on the AI, 80% on the cautions. Haven't seen too many cautions, but we have seen some cars spin out. It might get him top 12. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. We got Cletus at top 12 at Charlotte. That's not too bad. Well, I like that. That was pretty good. Not a bad race at all. And Butterbean Queen is your winner. Can we see who had the fastest lap? Do we have that info? I don't believe we see that. Well, that's disappointing. Does that pay out a point like the actual series, or does it not? So that's going to be kind of interesting once we get to career mode. Does that actually affect things? Do we actually get to see that? Because I don't know who had the fastest lap. I'm going to guess it's Butterbean Queen, but I would not stake my life on that because we don't know. We're going to go with Baldwin here. Who do we got? What's his name? We got Luke Baldwin in the Mohawk, which I got to say, I love the paint scheme. Paint scheme looks awesome. So we already tried out Charlotte. We got road courses that we're still going to try. Is this intermediate is Darlington? Ooh. We also got Kansas, Las Vegas. What else do we have in the intermediate? Martinsville is simply Martinsville. That's interesting. Concrete is Nashville. Short intermediate, New Hampshire. Short intermediate, North Wilkesboro. Okay, so they switched up a bunch of different things on how these are listed. That's interesting. Speedway, we got Pocono. Short intermediate, Richmond. Short intermediate, The Rock. Ooh, we got to try out The Rock when we do short tracks here. Texas. I've always liked Texas in the truck series. Let's try that out. Alrighty, guys. Like last time, no practice, no qualifying, straight to the race. So let's see what we got here at Texas. This should be interesting. We got Clay Greenfield back here. What else we got? We got several other people. I think there's, how many people drove in the truck series? Like over 60 different drivers. I think Xfinity had even more, technically. Actually, it might have been almost the same. Okay, not bad. Feeling that front. Do not like the roof cam here for the truck. Yeah, for the trucks, for whatever reason, I like the, and this is the same with like NASCAR Heat 5. I just like the hood cam for whatever reason with the truck series. Xfinity, Cup, and obviously like ARCA, I like the roof cam. But when it comes to the trucks, I don't know, just with how sticking high those things are and how short the noses are. Ooh, we are just really plowing up the track there. I really have just always liked the hood cam for whatever reason. I don't know why. Alright, once again, a great time to remind you guys, if you're looking for a JBL Bluetooth speaker for on-the-go audio, check out the links down below. I do have a JBL Bluetooth speaker, which I use in my car because, unfortunately, radio's broke. And it was cheaper to buy that than a new radio system. And let me tell you, that thing has a great amount of bass boost. It sounds great, nice clear audio. It sounds like surround sound even though it's one speaker. It is a great little Bluetooth speaker. Absolutely love it. If you guys are looking for one, check out the links down below. Take it to Amazon so you can potentially get one if you so desire. But if you do, click on that link. It will help me out. So thank you guys so much for checking that out. Now back to the racing. Alright, so you get like a little bit of an actual bobble of the truck as you go over bumps, which is really nice as we get into gray. So sorry. No damage. Ooh, we haven't really watched tire wear here. Excuse me. There we go. So watch our tire wear here on the side. You can kind of see what all we're doing. Typical right front. Get back on track. There we go. Well, you can see what we typically do. I love the trucks at Texas. I do not know why, but NASCAR Heat 4, NASCAR Heat 5, I have just absolutely loved truck series racing. Ooh, I actually lifted up Clickerman off the ground there a little bit. You could see that. That was pretty interesting. But love racing trucks at Texas. One of my all-time favorites. Typically can always have a good run here in the truck series, so always like Texas for whatever reason. I do not know why. It does not cross over from my Cup or Xfinity Series racing, but for whatever reason, trucks and Texas, love it. Don't ask me why. I do not know. We got plenty of fuel, so we should be able to go through. You do get quite a bit of nice rumble resistance from the force feedback when you go over the grass. So you do feel that. I didn't really take a look and see if you lose any time or speed through the grass. We'll have to try that here in a bit. Slowly wearing the tires. Ooh, yeah, but that nice middle lane there at Texas. Yeah. Love that. Let's see here. No, we really don't lose much speed through the grass, so that's not really a problem. Okay, good to know.
One outside. Clear high if you want it.
Up the track. I got let off throttle a little bit earlier there for turn 1. I always forget about that. Ooh, Stuart Friesen. Nice crossover move there. Very, very good, sir. Excuse me, I'm going to try and do the same thing. Well, I was going to, but, well, you kind of got in my way there, so I can't do that now. Did we get any draft? There we go, a little bit of draft effect right here. Yeah, so that's about where I would imagine getting into Stuart Friesen, where you would get a little bit of draft effect is that little bit closer. I think we could probably bump that up just a little bit, especially for like the straights. Yeah, because we could definitely get a little bit more draft effect on some of these tracks. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Ooh, yeah, rear tire let go just a little bit, a little slippy slidey. Hanging that rear end of the truck out. That's what I like. Not getting a whole lot of force feedback though. That's one thing that I would like a lot more of, is some force feedback with the controller. Ooh. I have to try this with the racing wheel, but this is day of release, so we're just testing it out with the controller right now. But I gotta say, I like how the trucks are handling. Well, we're gonna go all the way from last. No caution. Ooh, yeah. Truck got loose there. No cautions. Kind of disappointing. But we're also haven't really wrecked anybody. Been roads there. Teammate. Oh, come on. There we go. Truck did not want to turn there at all. Is this Corey Haim in front of us? That is not realistic. Why is Corey Haim so far back? It might be Grant Infinger, but that looks like Corey Haim from right here.
2 to go.
2 to go. We can get ourselves a top 10 here at Texas. Off throttle. Back light into the throttle. Oh, we're just drifting up the track. Go. Yeah, we're losing some grip in the tires there. We can't really throttle up through 1 and 2 nearly as much as we can for 3 and 4. Come on. We're losing momentum on these guys. Come on. Woo, a little bit loose there.
White flag.
Come on. Let's go. I want a top 10. Yeah, we got Grant Infinger there in front of us. Nice and easy on the throttle. Go. Truck does not want to turn there at all. I think Ross Chastain's going to get the win. I'd like to say that we could beat Grant Infinger here and get ourselves a top 10, but I will take P11. That is not a bad drive from last to 11th. That is pretty good. I like that. That's good. So I am able to work my way up, but I'm not just blasting by everybody. So that's good. I do like that. That's nice. I'm back home. Homestead, Miami. Alrighty, guys. We've got Matt DiBenedetto here at Homestead, Miami. Now, I'm not a big fan of this team after they booted him out with 3 races to go, and of course his best track up and coming. But still want to race him nonetheless, and we are here at beautiful Homestead, Miami. My favorite intermediate track almost of all time. Ooh, a little bit of damage there on Blaine Perkins. See if we got any damage on the front nose. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna get off of whoever that is.
3 wide.
Oop, we'll get to the 45.
Clear inside.
Need a break. And we're going to save it.
3 wide.
Saved it. Nicely done. Throttled it up so it wouldn't go into the wall, and luckily it didn't. Alright, I gotta get used to how there's not as much banking, so gotta get used to how this car actually handles this track, because it's different. Ooh, yeah. A little bit less on the traction at this track. Definitely different. Almost feels like they went back to flat Homestead instead of the banked Homestead. Yep, definitely gotta let off the throttle. You can't just go full throttle around these corners, that's for sure. But we're gaining back on these guys here. See what we can do with Matt DiBenedetto. Nice and easy into the 53. Did not mean to do that, so sorry. Right, round the top. Let's get back past Blaine Perkins here.
Clear low if you want it. Outside now. Clear up top.
Man, I was totally out of the throttle there, and we were just not turning. Alrighty, well, we're going to have to figure out some setups and stuff to figure out where all we needed to go with that. I think I remember seeing a screenshot of some options. We'll have to wait and see. Got a little bit loose there, gave a little jerk to the right though, and we got going back straight. Yeah, the low downforce on these Xfinity cars is definitely neat, that's for sure. Gives you a whole different style. It's very, once again, very similar to NASCAR Heat 5 in that the Xfinity cars have just that such little amount of traction. They do not have near as much downforce as the trucks or the Cup cars do. And they are just so hard to drive and are ready to spin out at any time. Alright, at the 26th here. Oh man, we have Eric on my road leading this race. Ooh. And a beautiful spin again there. Got the car caught back up. Get back on track. I like it that you don't hit the pit road lane and you just instantly get caught. That is kind of nice. You can kind of bypass that. That is very, very nice. Gotta hit these brakes.
Car low.
Ooh.
Inside door.
Into the wall. And knocked out the radiator.
Goes out. Pit road's open this time.
Yeah, we got a pit. Nope.
Get up on the wall and be ready.
We gotta fix damage, guys. What are you doing? We gotta fix damage. We're gonna go down on the wedge too. Might as well put on brand new tires. We're good on fuel. Let's go.
Okay, we're pitting here.
Well, we gotta fix our damage. We can't not fix damage. Come on, we gotta take some sort of penalty.
Pace car's off.
All right, there we go. In the back.
Be ready now.
That was some weird audio noises.
There's the green flag. One inside.
Okay, that was interesting. Some very strange audio noises coming to green there. Not sure what that was about, but a little bit odd. But we're back racing. We got fresh 4 tires here. Oh, and we got them. We really do have them here. See what we can do around everybody here. Now remember, we cannot, and I gotta remember this, I cannot go full throttle into these turns. Ooh, no! I did it again. Ah, man.
Pit road is open.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I tried to duck down. That trophy tractor car was right there.
Pace car's off.
Again. Yeah, that's some weird noises I'm picking up as you're heading to green here. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's try this again.
Inside now.
So we're kind of going with reckless abandon here as our idea. Let's see what we got. Yep, green, white, checkered. We still got fresher tires. I don't think anybody pitted, so we're good on that.
Car low.
We do have some damage though, so that's not going to help us.
One inside. 3 wide.
Use that wall a little bit. Oop.
3 wide. Outside door. Clear outside. 3 wide. Clear
Man,
outside.
once you get loose, you have to fight the car. Oh, wow. Multiple cars out.
Clear high if you want it.
Okay, we're getting some realistic wrecks there, but yeah, that's mostly because I'm just doing reckless abandon trying to get back around.
Here's what we're looking to do this stop. What do you think?
I think I need to actually go back up on the wedge. I don't remember my car being this bad. We're going to go ahead and get 4 brand new tires since we got
Fellas.
unlimited restarts here. The whole race ends for us because the whole universe just knows we must give Matty D every benefit possible.
Be ready.
I have no idea. That is funny though that you don't go a lap down if you
Inside now.
hit pit road. That would be kind of interesting. Hit pit road after a caution and they're going green before you're able to get back going. That would be kind of interesting. Alright, so we switched up the wedge again, went back up because we did seem to be really on the loose side. Part of that was just me being reckless abandon here.
Car low.
But okay, yeah, it feels a little bit more secure since doing that. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Then we squeeze down here, squeezy, squeezy, squeezy.
3 wide.
Okay, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Ooh, Ryan Ellis.
Inside now.
Matty D's buddy.
Clear up top.
Nope. Got the car coming around. I was like, no.
3 wide.
Alright, let me squeeze. Ah, nope.
One more time.
Getting blocked by
One outside.
Williams there.
Outside.
Ooh, gonna. Oh man, did you see the rear end of the car lift up?
3 wide.
Oh, that is so cool. That's so cool. Alright, no caution. No caution is out. No caution is out.
Inside.
We are still racing.
1 high.
But you saw the rear end of that car
1 outside.
slam into him and it went all the way up, right?
Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Got the car. Got the car. Saved it.
Outside now. Clear outside.
Ooh.
Top 20.
18th, not bad. I need to work on that a lot more, but that is fun. I am fighting the car. That is fun. I like that very, very much. Alright guys, as we take a pit stop here real quick in the video, just want to tell you about Prime Energy. I am currently sipping on Prime Energy, the orange cream flavor. I think it has a slightly different name, Orange Dream, something like that. But let me tell you, it's an awesome flavor. Tastes really, really good. If you haven't tried it out, you can check out the links down below to check out Prime Energy. I got the flavor that I'm drinking right now. I got that linked down below, but it is really, really good. And that is what we're sipping on to get us through all these different videos and stuff that we are working on just today to check out how this game works and stuff. So anyways, check out Prime Energy, the Orange Dream, Orange Cream. I forget the exact name of it, but it is really, really good. But basically, it's orange cream. It kind of gives you tongue a little bit of a hug as you sip on it. It is really, really good. Only 15 calories, no sugar, and no artificial colors. Really, really good. I think it's got 200 milligrams of caffeine, something like that in it. So, yeah, it gives you a little bit of electrolytes as well. So, really, really good. Check it out. Links down below in the description. Now, let's get back to NASCAR 25. Alrighty, guys, we're on board with Ross Chastain in the Kubota mobile. Well, let's go racing at the best intermediate track here in the NASCAR Cup Series, and that is Kansas. Although some might say it's also Charlotte, but most agree that it's Kansas is the best. So let's see what we can do here at Kansas. First time on an intermediate track here with a next-gen car. See what we can do. We're going to get our info here so we can watch tire wear and all of that, see what's going on. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Up. Easy, squeezy. Squeezing on through, getting spun out by Ty Dillon. Oh, you know, it's normal for that to happen. Well, that's good.
Pit road's open this time. You okay with this?
Sure.
We're pitted now, fellas. Here we come.
Alright, the Kubota crew got us back out, and of course, thanks to our lovely sponsor for being there.
Be ready now.
Alright, back out on track with our Kubota team here.
There's the green flag.
That was
Car low.
wacky.
Clear inside.
What's going on here? That was weird. Just totally started turning to the right for whatever reason. Interesting. Didn't know what that was about, but that was strange. I think we almost like just slipped our tires or something. Like we didn't clean them off. Interesting. Never had some higher temps back there, but that was really, really weird. I have never had that happen before, so that's a little bit different. You gotta pay attention to what your tire temps are for restarts. That's good. Alright, so we got a basic info. We did get the car basically fixed. Let's watch our times here and see what we got. Liters of 34, 118. Got to use a little bit of brake in these corners to get the car to actually turn around, so make sure we do that. Off throttle time, back to throttle. Ride that line. Well, we're kind of drifting up the track here, actually, which is kind of okay. It kind of works. Alright, what time we're going to put down? We're going to put a 32.988. Not too bad. So we got some pretty decent grip to these tracks here, Kansas. And next gen car just has a little bit more downforce as well, so that helps with keeping the car planted. A little bit of braking there in the corner. Slowly feeling like we're catching up with the field, not totally sure there.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
Yeah, we improved upon our time. And we're going to be, whoop. Lost a good amount of grip there, but we have caught the pack, so that's going to give us a little bit of drafting help. Which should stop allowing us to get some more speed as we hit the wall. Not trying to ride the wall, but that's what we ended up doing there. Clear down low.
Outside.
On the bottom here. Not really a fast lap that time, but we were kind of all over the place anyways.
3 wide. Clear outside.
Ooh. Set up the track.
1 bottom.
The Ubbies, we got the meats. That's who we're racing with. And trying to get the car to turn here. There we go. Back to throttle. Yeah, we are like majorly out of the gas through those corners. Even the AI is out of the throttle. So that's insane. Got 10 laps to go.
Outside. Clear outside. 1 up high.
Thankfully, the Sparta isn't annoying. That's one thing that I'm noticing so far. The Sparta is not really that annoying.
1 outside.
So that's kind of nice.
Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
A little bit getting in there.
All clear. 1 high.
Slowly moving our way forward.
Clear outside. That's halfway.
Kind of need a caution to happen just so that we can get new tires. I think the rest of the field will probably end up doing that at this point. What do we had on the fuel? 13 laps of fuel. Tires looking pretty decent, so we don't have major issues, that's for sure. Nice right turn there.
1 high.
Coming
3
through.
wide.
Excuse me.
Clear high. Clear inside.
Ooh.
1 high. Clear up top.
We came into that corner. Ah.
Around. Inside door.
Alright guys, so we are currently faster at the moment. Oop, we got somebody below us. Excuse me.
Still there.
We're currently running faster lap times than the leader of the race, ever so slightly. Gotta keep working on that though.
Stay low.
And we have made it into the top 20 here, working on top 15. So we can slowly run these people down. Ever so slightly, so we might have to up the AI again, but we haven't really tried like stage racing with the actual pitting and everything, so all of that's going to be a little bit different in career mode. Right now we're just trying to find out the how the racing physics work.
1 outside.
And I gotta say, so far I like
Clear
it.
high if you want it.
Wait a minute, I just passed 2 guys and I didn't... What? Oh, I passed 2 people. Okay, maybe I did. Alright.
Clear high.
I thought I'd had more people that I passed previously, but apparently not as many as I thought. Ooh.
One more time. All you got now. Outside.
Alright, we're still... So that's cool, so we can watch the lap times to see that you're faster than the leader. That's really, really cool. That is neat. Checking out where we are at. Ooh, running that right front tire there, eating that up here on the track. That's pretty typical. See what lap time the leader runs here. 34.133. And see if we can see what lap time we run here at the last lap. Looks like it should be a little bit quicker. Just barely. Yeah, top 15. Not too bad. Well, once again, I gotta say, the racing's a lot of fun. AI is fun to race around with, specifically in the Xfinity trucks and ARCA. They're a lot of fun with. Not quite as much in Cup, but there's still a lot of fun to race with. So anyways, that is trying out the intermediate tracks in all 4 series, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it. So that is it for this video. Of course, we got short tracks, short intermediates, and road courses that we've got to test out. So we've got a lot more work to do ahead of us, but anyways, that is it for us today. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more NASCAR 25 content, and if you haven't checked out my first look at NASCAR 25, I raced Daytona after going through all the settings and the menus and all the good stuff that is in the game, so I checked out all of that, but you can check that out in the first look video I did at NASCAR 25. But anyways, that is it for us. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys here next time. God bless. Bye-bye.
Let's go!